But no, my favorite thing to do is to out craze a maggot. You know, like if they say something crazy, I'll say something 10 times crazier, and then they back down.
Oh,
yeah.
What's an example?
Like I met this one guy who was talking about like gay rights and stuff, and he was like, these fucking gay guys, they already have these rights and they're able to get married. What the fuck are they complaining about? You know? And then I was like, yeah, these fucking gays. You know what I think we should do is I think we should round them all up. You know, we should light a big old pyre and just throw all of them in there and burn them alive. And then he was like, whoa, they're fucking human beings. I was like,
Hey, look at you.
Oh, they're human beings now, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we're rolling.
Have we been rolling this whole time?
Yep, but we could take it out.
No. If anything, he likes it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So, hey, welcome back to another episode of Raj Eric a Machine. We are here again. Super fun episode with, first of all, with my co-host, Eric Rasanti.
What up?
And we have in the studio today, Wilfred Padua and Jeff Scheen from their own podcast. What podcast do you guys have?
It's no longer. It's defunct.
It's
Yeah.
defunct.
We had to quit it because
Yeah, why did we quit it? I didn't feel like doing it as much anymore. Yeah, this is the Jimmy Kimmel podcast. What's your favorite thing about Jimmy?
Absolutely nothing.
I like the girls jumping on trampolines.
There we go. That was
There
a
you
hit.
go.
That was fun. Yeah, that was his. Yeah. What was that show on Comedy
The
Central?
Man
The
Show.
Man Show.
The Man Show.
And it was
Right.
Jimmy and Adam Carolla, who's gone right-wing radio.
Oh, my God.
Now Jimmy's our liberal savior. The Man Show is really America.
Were they comedians? Like, what's their background? Were they stand-ups?
I think they're
Carolla
DJs.
was.
I think Jimmy was too.
Yeah, I think.
I thought they were like radio guys. Oh, they're like radio
Oh,
DJs.
VJs.
DJs.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. But I know Carolla was definitely a comic. At
Oh,
one
okay.
point. Yeah. I don't
Yeah?
really know much about Kimmel.
I thought they were both in radio.
Yeah, maybe they were.
And then that's when they kind of wiggled their way over into the Man Show.
Yeah. No, I
You
don't
know,
like Carolla.
not
guys.
us.
No,
We're a
no.
Kimmel podcast.
I mean, unfortunately, I
What's the right wing like version of like emotional like health for men?
yelling racist remarks at people
I guess to let it out
to let it out. That's their version of
and then
decompressing.
and then praying.
Yeah, I was going to say
yes.
Christianity for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
The
Praying to God and saying the N-word.
Lord. Yeah.
The
In that order.
The religious thing is like a big. I was having an argument with my mother and about Charlie Kirk, and she goes, "He's a God-fearing man," and I'm like, "You were never religious. Where did this come from all of a sudden?"
Religion started it's kind of coming back, you know? Everybody's...
But also, why is God-fearing respectful?
Yeah.
Because if you're not God-fearing, you know, you're probably a bad guy. You know, you're just committing crimes. You're not afraid of judgment or something.
You're probably just talking bullshit on your podcast or whatever.
Well, but also, I mean, no, but you don't necessarily have to be God-fearing, right? You could just have a good conscience.
No, I just watched this like one of those debates that are always staged between like some conservative who talks to like a college kid or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And
Steven Crowder.
this kid was like bringing up like it's not. I don't need to believe in God to be a good person.
Exactly.
You know, and like brought up all these great points, but it's I don't know. These people they grew up with God being the whole thing.
the end all, the the whole thing.
You don't believe in God at all?
No, it
Not
actually
even a little touch?
it made me. I
I feel like
hate.
we're making Jeff sad.
I really hate talking to Jeff. It's like
You don't feel a touch of the Lord?
not anymore.
No?
No.
But you did.
I went all the way through it.
You used to be very Catholic.
I was very Catholic.
See, he used to believe
I used
in
to have
God.
like debates in college with this kid.
There it is. That's where it's
Like
coming
down the hallway, and I would argue that there was an afterlife, and he would argue that there wasn't an afterlife.
from. Well, there is an afterlife, and now he's 40. God's dead.
You were pro afterlife,
Yeah.
and he was anti.
Why did you invite Jeff?
I have
on his
no. You know
podcast?
what? Halfway into each,
There was
time
a moment-
here,
There was a moment when I called him. I was like, "Are you here?" When I was downstairs,
and you were hoping.
and he said, "No, I thought it was tomorrow." And I was like, ooh.
You were not. You went like this. Wait, what?
I don't know, Raj. I barely know the guy.
I can't go up those stairs.
There are a lot of
Don't
stairs.
snap at me, Wilfred. But honestly, when did you lose Christ?
I think I was around like 23.
What happened?
You know, it was simply this. I read this philosophy joke book. It was in the first 3 pages. It's about Heidegger's philosophy.
Okay.
And
I'm not familiar with
Heidegger was a big there's nothing in the afterlife
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
His entire philosophy was about there's nothing.
Right.
And so I read the first 3 pages and it was just laid out like it's all just a justification. It's a fear of death that we're trying to process. So we pretend like there's an afterlife because we don't want to die. And then I read that and I was like, oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like 23 years of Catholicism just down the drain.
It's all it took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Didn't
honestly,
somebody ever say that to you before?
Yeah, of course.
But you were like, I need to read 3 pages.
I need Heidegger to tell me
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But no, it's
The way that it was laid out was more
it was
concise and
Right.
interesting to me.
But I always thought that, not even reading this, I'm always like old people who have never been religious their whole life always turn to religion when they're about to die. Why is that? Because they need to believe something happens after they die. It can't just
Yeah,
be like
yeah.
black.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also the argument, if you're on your way out, you're old, you're like, oh, if I'm wrong, then I'm screwed.
Well, I think it's also like
yeah.
people earlier before us they're like, oh man, I owned all these slaves. I should probably get forgiven for this.
Oh,
We're like,
yeah.
man, I was a pretty racist guy for the last 70 years of my
I'm
life.
like, oh man, I married many children under the age of 14.
Yeah.
Wait, how many?
I don't. I just feel like back in the day, all these old people were marrying kids,
Yeah.
and that was like legal, like
But they knew it was wrong.
they had to have known it
Man,
was
I
wrong.
did that.
Well, you know why they knew it was wrong? Because they were like, "I'll marry that girl, but if anybody even looks at my daughter, I'll kill him." Right? Because that's why they knew it was wrong.
I think Shaq was dating like a 20-year-old like 2 years ago. I could be wrong about
yeah,
that.
but 20
That's
is
fine.
legal. 20's
Yeah, that's
fine.
cool. That's cool,
Yeah.
Shaq.
I mean, you can't rent a car at 20, but you could take a truck in you.
Wasn't it going around that like Shaq was hanging out with some like really rich OnlyFans girl?
Yeah, but
Yeah, there was a picture of Shaq in the background, some
Yeah.
OnlyFans birthday party.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd do it if I
She's
was
walking
Shaq.
around fully hollowed out.
That's cool.
You knock her, it's fully hollow.
but she's like 18 or something like that.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't hang out with girls that young.
Yeah, but then clearly,
But then we caught him
yeah,
in
red-handed.
photos.
Yeah.
That is cool. I mean, I'd do that. If I'd blow Shaq to have him come to my birthday party.
You would blow
You blow
Shaq.
Shaq?
Yeah.
But you're too old for Shaq.
Yeah. If I could trick him somehow, get some makeup and a wig.
Don't you remember
Shaq.
me from OnlyFans?
Then after I blow him, and he's at the party, I can finally go, all right, it's me.
It's me.
Shaq is here.
Shaq, it's me, comedian Jeff Sheen.
Yeah. And you're now in enough photos where I can tag you.
No. Collab with him.
Yeah. I hope to get a collab Shaq. So you're 23 and you lost your religion.
Yeah. 23, lost your religion. I don't know. We went on a weird tangent about marrying underage women. But actually, I don't know if you remember. Like, I think a year or two ago, Republican lawmakers and I forget which state it was, but they were trying to reduce the age of
Yeah.
marriage.
Yeah.
That's creepy. Even pushing for that law is fucking.
There's
creepy.
a great
just marry. They marry and then wait.
There's a great Caleb Sinan bit that he did on Conan about like the age of consent.
Yeah.
And he was like, isn't it kind of weird that like someone was like, hey, I think the legal age should be 18.
Yeah,
And then someone else was like, that sounds like a states' rights issue.
Yeah, exactly. Let us handle this. Yeah, that is weird. Sometimes these people argue for the weirdest thing that makes you think about what their what their intentions are.
Well, I think that what was their argument? Did they just want to get rid of the age of consent entirely?
They wanted to drop it down a couple of years.
drop it down.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what is it? What do they do with the government? Small government. Let let people decide with their money. It's kind of like they're doing with consent, you know?
Yeah.
Get rid of the age. Let the people decide.
Yeah, let the people decide. Yeah, I know. That's a dangerous game.
Let the people decide when a girl is a woman. You know? Who is the government to say?
Who is the girl to say?
Yeah. Who is the It's for society. Just let society kind of just go through their emotions and then we'll all figure it out at the end.
It might be in Tennessee. Republicans introduced a bill that would create an alternative form of marriage without a minimum age requirement.
Yes.
But it's the alternative form of marriage. See, it's just marriage and then they wait, right? Good guys.
Wow.
Good guys.
What's the point of the alternative form of marriage?
I don't know.
So you're married, you know? They want to leave you, they got to get divorced. It's a whole deal. You know? And while you're married to them, you're waiting.
Nobody's waiting. I promise you, nobody is waiting. If they're pushing to get married, if they're pushing to marry, they're not waiting.
All of their wives have those Olsen twin clocks.
Every time I meet someone that's like, I'll be doing crowd work and there's someone that's been married for like 30 years and they met when they're 19 and I'm like, were you Christian? Like, what the fuck? Why didn't you just have sex?
Yeah.
Instead of get married at 19.
Yeah, well, I know, because the fucking the religious beliefs are insane. Like I've met so many Mormons who like do like they'll do anal because that's not God's hole.
Not even as good.
Oh yeah.
That's
the devil's hole.
That's the devil's hole.
It's a dry hole. So.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a clinger. That hole. You ever play one of those finger traps?
Yeah.
Chinese finger traps.
The more you pull out, the harder it grabs.
Yeah.
It's like a Chinese guy in there holding on to my dick.
Let go, Mao.
Say Mao's in there. Creepy Mao. Oh my God.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you will never leave. You are my Taiwan.
But that's like the first time I did anal. That's what happened. Because I asked all my buddies. I was like, I think it's gonna happen.
You just grabbed right onto it, huh?
No, well, so I was asking. I've never done it before, so I was asking all my friends.
That was actually very good. Sorry.
Just grab right on.
Yeah.
You were asking your friends like you were preparing for it?
Yeah, because my girlfriend at the time told me like we're gonna do anal tonight. So I was like, how do I do this? I don't know. I've never done this before.
Has she been around the block?
I don't know if she's been
way?
around the block in that way, but
why did she brought it up?
Because I've brought it up. I was like,
you were
this
begging?
looks fun.
Yeah.
He always like, please.
That's an early. I mean, I'm sure I've been. Think I was in that. Like, oh please, I want to try this thing that I've never done.
Everybody does it.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, you let me.
All my friends are doing it.
You let me put a finger in there.
Yeah.
It's not different. It's not that much different.
Yeah.
But so I asked all my buddies, and they were like, you just got to ease in. You got to go in gently, ease your way in.
Go as fast as you can.
Well, that's the thing. You do have to ease in, but you also got to ease out. And if you pull too fast, you fucking get stuck.
Oh yeah.
I was like one of those dogs.
And then people start hitting me to get it to go down.
Spray him with a hose. You got to get him out of there.
I was like, leave me be, let go.
Have you had that same experience?
With butt sex? Mm-hmm. No, it's been pretty wide holes.
Pretty
Ew, Wilfred.
big old gapers.
Yeah.
God.
Pretty easy and entrance and exit.
I regret asking that question.
I just feel like if it goes in too easy, I'd be a little.
Ew.
I'd be put off. I'd be like, why did it go in so easy? Why is it so loose?
I didn't even know it fell in.
What?
Yeah.
You thought it was a vagina, but
I was
you were
doing
in the
other
ass the whole
shit.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to work out at the gym, slipped and fell in her ass.
Ew, Wilfred.
One of the best places you could slip into.
Yeah.
Accuse
Oh,
me.
let me ask you this, because I've been thinking about it.
Israel, Palestine.
Yeah, pick one.
Israel.
Pick one. Pick
You
one.
gotta feel bad for the Jews.
I didn't even know they were involved. No, like, do you feel like you have to disown like Kash Patel,
I mean, I don't feel like I have to. I just do.
or like, do you feel? Does it feel like there's like a vibe in the Indian American community where they have to be like, he's not one of ours?
There is for sure, but but it's not like a forceful vibe. We just don't like it. Period.
Sure. Yeah.
But
Indian people don't like Kash Patel?
no, well, at least liberal Indians don't like him.
Really?
There's a huge amount of conservative Indians.
I
They
assume
love-
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
all
like
loved him.
16 in his fucking cabinet.
cabinet. I know. Yeah,
Is there a lot of Indians in the cabinet?
Yeah, JD Vance's wife.
yeah. Usha.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's a
Attractive wife for such a unattractive man.
for some, I was wondering where that was going to go. Such an attractive wife for an Indian lady.
I don't think he's that ugly.
JD Vance?
He's not that ugly.
He's like a
definitely-
little...
He's not a bad.
He's a
looking
chubby
guy.
little weirdo
You
guy.
get pretty glammed up. He was chubby back.
Yeah,
in
he's
the
a little
day.
round butterball.
but the way he looks now, and you give him $1 million, I can see him getting a hot wife.
Yeah, but she was
yeah.
with him before, I think. The
Yeah,
millions
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
Oh well, to be fair, I'm looking at an old photo. I don't understand how he got her.
Yeah, right. She's a hot lady,
Yeah,
and he's like
she's
this little
a-
butterball.
I mean,
Yeah.
now she's attractive and he's whatever, but back in the day, he was like chubbier. And
Yeah, he was whack.
yeah,
back
he's
in the
way
day.
off. He was banging couches.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and now he's got a beautiful Indian wife,
He's,
which is something I've always wanted.
Oh, gross. Yeah, you're right.
That's
The man's living my
That's a
dream.
clip collab with him.
He's living my dream.
I know he was fucking ugly
Yeah.
as hell back
Yeah,
in
he's
the
a
day.
little chub turd.
That's a
Now
good
he's vice
example.
president.
That's a great example of how a beard helps.
Should I go to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Jeff Sheen, we'll see him in Riyadh next week.
What's up, Saudi? I would, man.
Would you go?
If I would I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go.
You both would go?
Yeah.
Well, because the
and
only thing
and
they
for
could-
not that much money.
Yeah.
Like truly, I think my price is like if they offer me 40,000,
Yeah.
I couldn't say no to that.
Well, okay,
I would
sorry.
do it for
sorry.
10.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say like 2-3 grand. Would you
Yeah,
go?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, obviously all of us in
Not
this
2-3
room-
grand. That's a I don't
You
know.
wouldn't do it for 2-3 grand? A free trip to Saudi Arabia?
I feel
You're
like
not gonna lose
No.
fans.
The flight's coming out of that 2-3 grand.
Oh boy. Oh,
And
boy.
the stay.
Oh no. It's gonna owe 4 grand.
the hotel.
yeah.
It's awful.
I'd still do it.
Boy, oh boy.
But I would say it has to be equivalent to like what's like life changing or equivalent to like what they make.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, in our careers now, we do it. But if we were at the point where we were making like millions, would you do it?
Oh no. No, because then at that point, you're making enough money, you're fine. And you actually have stuff to lose.
Exactly.
Like you have people that are like, oh, now you may lose some stuff. Whereas us, we go to who would notice we
Yeah.
even win?
yeah.
But do we think Dave actually lost? Like Chappelle actually lost anything?
Well, I guess we'll
And
see.
you lost some, yeah.
We'll see with their tour numbers
Yeah,
like next year. We're not going to know until next year.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. But already that one statement that Dave put out about how like there's more freedom of speech there than there is here.
Yeah, that's pissed
Because
off a lot of people.
That's pissed off a lot of people on both sides. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna piss a lot of people got pissed off, and it seems like all the comments was like, oh, I gotta find a new comedian to be a fan of now. Like I'm seeing a lot of that crap.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's gonna bite them in the butt. Like, they'll lose a little bit, but they probably. still
How could that be
fine.
true though? Because the list of rules came out and they weren't allowed to talk about the government or.
Well, but that's the whole
they still
hypocrisy.
win.
That's the
Yeah.
whole hypocrisy behind it. Yeah, you could talk about Charlie Kirk in Saudi Arabia, but you still can't talk about things.
You can't talk about Saudi Arabian government.
Yeah, you can't talk about Saudi Arabian government. You can't talk about.
What was the list of what? Because I knew that they couldn't make fun of Islam and they couldn't make fun of the government.
I think for the most part that was.
Was that everything?
That was
Yeah.
probably it for.
Because I think Jessica Kirsten was gay, so you can be gay and talk about gay stuff.
Yeah.
I think she also I was listening to Bill Burr's podcast and he was talking about how there's one of the guys in the front row and those are all like the government officials and the royals and everything.
That'd be scary.
They were saying it was frightening and one of the guys got up and left in the middle of her set.
Wow.
And she said, "Oh, where are you headed? You gonna check your grinder?" And and then she thought that she was like, "Uh-oh, I think I might have fucked this up."
Right.
But then she got a big pop, and then he eventually came back.
Oh,
he just had to
after checking his
leave.
grinder.
He just had to leave for the bathroom or something.
Had to get blown by another Saudi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by a Saudi guy.
It's like, oh, this gay stuff is really.
I didn't hit my slave earlier. I got to do that now.
They're not actual slaves. They just take their passport.
They weren't allowed
Not
to.
slavery.
That's a clip. We'll just call this episode Cats and Jeff.
Look, you take someone's your passport, you're a slaver now.
What were you saying?
I was just going to say they can't make fun of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Saudi royal family, the government, legal system, or any religion or religious tradition, figures, or practices.
Yeah.
Any religion.
Yeah.
Not even the Jesus. You can't even make fun of old JC.
Yeah, because JC's a big part of Islam too.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he in theirs?
He's Jesus.
He's also a prophet.
He's
Yeah?
but he's just a prophet, as opposed to in Christianity, he's God's son.
But Muhammad is also a prophet.
Yeah. There's
So-
only one God. It's Allah. Whereas,
And they're saying Jesus is a prophet.
correct.
But didn't he say like I am the God or something? Doesn't
According
he
to
like say like he says
Yeah,
it,
he
like,
says I'm the
Lord.
son of God.
Yeah.
They
So
deep-
they're just like, he was fucking around.
yeah, pretty much.
He's still a prophet. No, that part he's just goofing around.
That's Heidegger's notes. Yeah. What were you saying?
I was just saying they deeply respect and revere him, but view him differently from Christians.
They
Correct.
just think he's a fucking liar.
Yeah. Just like the Jews.
We deeply respect him. He's a fucking liar, though.
Those AI like racist sketches are very funny.
They are
Have you even seen the racist?
They're-
You guys get the racist ones?
Oh, of
Yeah,
course
they're
we get
so
the
good.
racist ones. I think it's pushed more out to people like us.
Have you
than
seen
just
that?
to
There's
you.
the one where it's a kid that is like it's an Asian kid and an Asian father, and he's like, Dad, why does everyone say that Asians look alike? And then the father
Oh, yeah,
says,
yeah.
I'm your neighbor.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's so good.
That is very funny. All right, that's fun. See?
I saw one where there's like a realtor selling a house to an Indian couple, and the couple was like, "What can we do to bring the price down of the house?" And she was like, the Indian couple was like, "If we take out all the showers, can we bring the price down of the house?" or something like that, like crazy racist and stereotypical.
So is that where all the racist humor has to go through AI now? So we don't know who's making it.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
which-
that's the job that I'm so angry that they're taking. Like,
Yes,
that's what
yes.
I wanted to do.
which is crazy that they're able to get away with these things now, because even like a couple months ago, if you try to come up with like a racist joke on ChatGPT, it wouldn't allow it.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't even it wouldn't
You still can't on ChatGPT.
yeah.
You can't.
No, on ChatGPT, no.
Yeah.
So then how are they making these ones?
That's what I'm
This
wondering.
is like Sora and things-
Different program.
Different programs.
Oh, okay.
You can also word it in specific ways where it'll do what you want without being like it won't think you're being racist.
Oh, really? So that's what they're doing. You're just making the prompt. You're writing a racist joke, but like trying to hide it from the AI.
Sometimes, yeah.
I was playing around with ChatGPT yesterday and today, and I was like, I'm curious what the analysis of my stand-up comedy would be.
Right.
So I uploaded a set, and the entire time it like kept on asking me questions, and then it was like, you're out of your limit, you have to upgrade. And then I had to wait for 12 hours, and then it kept, if we went back into it, and it kept asking me questions like, you're out of you have to upgrade.
Wow.
It got to the third time, and then I was like, just give me the fucking analysis.
Yeah.
And it was very like kind of nice to read. And I was like, well, what are your negative criticisms? And I read all those and was like, fuck you, man.
What were they?
What were they?
Yeah.
They're like, you should be doing more act outs, and like
Wow.
like you gotta use more voices. And
I agree.
And then
They're turning into a Jokoi.
yeah, one of the ones was talking about how
Yeah, Judge, you just be Joe Coy.
one of the critiques was like about how like my jokes are like follow like a logical conclusion, and there's like some sort of turn there, and then they're like, you should be doing a part 2 about like how you feel about how that all went.
Oh.
But the issue was that the event itself was a joke.
Right.
So it's like, how do I feel about this thing that actually never happened?
And
Wait.
Oh, right.
Wait, none of your jokes ever happened?
I mean, there are a lot
These are
of
all
jokes.
lies?
Yes, everything. God,
Okay,
Jeff.
okay,
it's
Hassan.
his truth. It's his truth, Jeff.
Hassan Minaj
don't you
over
ever
here.
joke?
Yeah, Hassan over here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
they sent poison to my family
I
and
have
they
a joke about
kidnapped
getting.
my daughter.
I get anthrax in every joke.
By the way, they're gonna kill me at the end of the set tonight. Please laugh.
But I get what you're saying though, right? Because the embellishment of the story is the joke. That's how
Yeah.
you felt about it. So how do you add?
Yeah,
more
it's
to
art.
that?
Like you can
Yeah.
tell how I feel through the joke.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
this is a robot that doesn't really understand those things. So,
What was the joke?
like one of the ones that is, I think one of the ones that it was critiquing. I have this joke where I say like, I'm 39. My girlfriend, she's my age, which I think is too old to be a woman. And then that in itself, I was like, that's not a thing that I actually think.
Right.
So I'm not gonna. What am I gonna expand on? Like, oh, just kidding. What I actually think is this.
Sure,
I don't think
sure.
any age is too old to be a woman.
Yeah.
But the joke was funny.
I mean, you know, you can flip it around, be like, I'm kidding, 39 is a great age for a woman. Look at you.
I have a tag to it too. You
What's your
guys.
tag?
I
Tag
say
it.
I'm kidding because sometimes people it splits the room, and I say like I'm kidding, you guys. These are jokes. My girlfriend is 18. It's just a little save it line, and I'm like, where are you finding? None of this is real.
Like, I'm kidding, guys. My girlfriend's 18, which I also think is too old to be a woman.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
There's a tag. See, that's a solid tag.
That's
That's a good
another
tag.
one. You're
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
tagged up.
Yeah.
Let's keep tagging Wilfred. Give me some spray paint.
But I will say, have you ever tried joke shopping on ChatGPT? Like just to bounce off of it?
It's trash.
It's
No.
garbage.
Is it trash?
Yeah.
I tried it today. It was awful.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
And it's all like very they're like, well, why don't you try this? This will elevate the joke. And I'm like, and you're like, it's the lowest hanging fruit of and
exactly.
very simple structure, lowest hanging fruit. It's awful.
But I don't know, yeah, but all that stuff would kill.
I know.
But I
You're gonna hack it
that's
up
actually
and you would
pretty-
murder.
That's what we were talking about. Those fucking Asian shows.
Yeah.
What Asian
yeah.
shows?
The like a lot of these Asian shows, like where they're dedicated to just all Asian comics or all Asian audiences.
Oh, you get to go?
I do the South Asian ones.
He did
sometimes
the Asian Comedy
ones.
Festival
Yeah.
that I didn't
Really?
get invited to.
Indians are in?
Wow.
Which you don't count.
Filipinos out, Indian in.
Well,
that's-
you put the South in front of Asia. We're all the same, baby.
I don't know about that, but okay.
What you say?
I was going to say, it's the second guest that's come on and said, I haven't been invited, but Raj has.
Yeah, what the
just
hell?
Who didn't get invited?
Esther.
Esther Chen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Whose dick you sucking, bitch?
Yeah, what are you up to, huh?
Anyway,
Did you? Yeah. Wait, did you submit or did you get invited?
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell? Answer the question. Wilfred wasn't.
I get invited.
Invited.
I get invited.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's. I think I don't know. I like have never like really fully participated in the whole being an Asian comic thing.
Oh, here we go.
I really don't.
I don't want to identify as an Asian comic.
Sure.
At the same time, like I don't want to put in the effort.
Yeah.
I want to get the invite because
sure.
I feel like it should be. That's like a acknowledgement of the years of me doing this and
Yeah.
how much I've accomplished in this whole thing.
And
But
being Asian.
yes.
Yeah.
That's more important than
Well,
what
I
you put in.
think
But the issue is that there's not a lot of Asians that they have to invite.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's a 3 or 4 day long festival. You could probably accommodate every single Asian comic in the city in this
Yeah.
festival. Every single one.
I could probably even get in.
You could probably get it.
I'm going to go next year and you're not going to get invited.
I know I won't.
Well, I don't know. We'll clip this out, and maybe the right people will see it, and then
Yeah.
then they'll be like, "Man, we really need to get Jeff on."
That's right. I've been to South Korea.
Do we have any plugs?
Oh, it's that time already.
It is that time.
The time for plugs?
It's time for plugs. God, we were just getting into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, I love to see there's Asian cracks in their communities.
But I guess
As a white guy, I got to exploit this.
every white guy. Well, I guess we'll wrap up that conversation about the Asian stuff. Well, we were talking about how all Asian audiences or all South Asian audiences, they love that hacky shit. You know, you talk about the hackiest stuff.
I think it's simply that they don't. A lot of these people aren't there. They're not actual comedy fans.
Mm-hmm.
They're at an Asian comedy show because they're Asian.
Correct.
They're here to celebrate Asianness.
Yeah.
So they don't understand what good comedy is.
Right.
They're new to comedy.
But they do understand stereotypes and tropes.
Yeah.
And I feel like all these Asian comics just hit on those. And as an Indian person, if I see an Indian guy talk about needing good grades to go to med school, I'm out. I'm like, this is 20-year-old trope. I don't want to hear this anymore.
Keep going on that.
This is good for you. You know, this is great for you.
You got my attention. What are you saying?
But you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of these South Asian shows or Asian shows, these Asian comics will just talk about these tropes over and over again in some way, shape, form, or another, and all the audiences are eating it up. And I'm like, how is this being eaten up?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're like new to stand-up, probably.
Yeah, and
so they don't know
I think
that's
it's also
all the old stand-up tropes.
and it's joke structure. Like they've structured it in a rhythmic way where it's all the things that like
It's the music of
you
it.
just have to like go like ta-da, that was the joke, and then they go, oh yes, let's laugh.
They've trained them to laugh at certain intervals.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, because you gotta like try like.
Which is also very necessary. Like I think I've been like ruminating on that for myself. It's like I should probably throw a little bit more structure in this because I don't tell people. That was actually a ChatGPT critique too.
Critique, huh?
They're like, you should probably let people know when to laugh a little bit more because I just rely on the writing too much.
Right.
That's
right,
true.
Right. Well, it's all of these little factors that create the whole. But yeah, rhythm was probably like one of the first things. I took a stand-up comedy class in Philly, and that was one of the first things they taught us about rhythm. It's like more than the actual jokes, the rhythm will get the laughs.
So how did they teach rhythm?
Well, they brought up a whole bunch of comics. They put them on the screen. It was like Jerry Seinfeld, Louis C.K., Brian Regan, Tig Notaro. They made us watch a whole bunch of comedy, and then they broke down their rhythm. They're like, don't listen to what they're saying, listen to how they're saying it. And they broke down their rhythm. And when you figure out people's rhythm, like you know where the laughs are coming before you even hear the jokes.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. What's my rhythm?
I don't know. What your rhythm is. I don't remember the last time. I should probably lie.
I'm on stage now.
Wait, give me one of your, because I saw you with last time I saw you with Arkiri was in Tennessee, Knoxville. Were you there?
Probably, yeah. I think it's in Knoxville.
Yeah,
I was there.
You're talking about middle child or
yes,
how many kids there should be in a family?
A middle child, kids in the family.
What? I'm figuring it out.
Oh no, you have a rich wife.
I did, not anymore. She's poor.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll next time I see it, I'll tell you what your rhythm is.
Yeah, let me know my rhythm.
Yeah, I'll let you know what your rhythm is.
Is it like Limp Bizkit? Or
No, it's more like
probably hardcore, heavy metal type.
It's very Michael Jackson. A lot of hee-hees.
Yeah. Look, that man just slept next to those children. Yeah.
He was probably reducing the age limit. Of,
OJ is innocent. Michael Jackson just slept next to him. That's where I'm at.
But yeah, no, I don't know what my rhythm is. I think
we'll
my rhythm
figure
is
it out.
It's very like or like da 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 da.
Oh, ba 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 ba. See,
yes,
that's what you got to do to get in this Asian comedy festival.
Yeah,
they listen to rhythm.
Yeah, because they don't understand English. So
they were watching Wilfred's set. I don't know when to laugh. There's no rhythm.
Yeah,
he's out.
Why isn't he
Raj
pausing?
got rhythm.
That guy's got music.
But you think about it, there's more Asian people on the planet, so that's a lot of idiots that like hack comedy. So think about
Well, I'm talking about the Asians here in the United States. I would imagine Asians in Asia or the Philippines or whatever, they probably are more accustomed to smarter comedy.
I don't think so because they don't know comedy as well as Americans do.
Ah, okay.
Because it's an American art form. So
has it not made its way to the Philippines yet?
it has, but it's
Has it?
there's a documentary series with Tom Segura, Chad Daniels, Pete Lee, maybe someone else, but they did a tour through Asia, and it was like 7 days of touring.
Can we do that?
Shut up. And the what was interesting was they were going to this like first comedy club in China, and the structure of their jokes was like very 1979.
Oh, wow.
Like it was just as comedy was starting, and so to like where comedy is now is so much further along and so much like range and rhythm and writing and whatnot.
Wow.
That's
and they never
crazy.
caught any flack for performing in China? Terrible things they do over there.
Those Chinese, I'll tell you.
Yep. Wasn't anybody like, what about the Uyghurs? You know?
Yeah.
Have you thought about them, Chad?
Do you say Chad or Chan?
Wait, what did you say, Chad?
Yeah, Chad Daniels.
Yeah, Chad Daniels.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you think I
I
said?
thought you were talking about Chinese. I thought you were
Oh,
like
Chan.
Yeah.
Oh, like a Jackie.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I just saw Karate Kid Legends last night. Oof.
Yeah? No good?
Oof.
Oh, I love
You know
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan is very conservative.
Yeah,
Is he?
he's pro-China. He's a China guy.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I mean, I see it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he's from there. It's when people were like upset, like, oh, Gal Gadot is so pro-Israel. I mean, she was a fucking soldier. Like, she's from there. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a soldier, huh?
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind getting shot by her.
Oh my god! Right up the ass, and then she could
Right in
pull
my
out so
butthole.
fast and get stuck in there forever.
Yeah. Put that AK in my butthole.
Yeah, stick that. Yeah.
Pull that out quick,
Yeah.
sister.
Shoot my prostate.
Yeah.
Shit and piss all over her.
Here comes the porta potty. Oh, that's how I die. Just naked in a ditch in the middle of Palestine.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the ending we needed. But all right. Well, it has been an amazing time chatting with you guys.
No, what a time.
There was a lot of intellectual stuff.
Can you-
Not so intellectual
Next time,
stuff.
I'd love to come on without
Solo?
Jeff.
Yeah.
No way. I probably won't be available. I'll be the Asian comedy version.
Maybe next time we'll swap Eric and Jeff. We'll have Eric sit over there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, do you guys have anything coming up?
No, just follow me on all socials at Wilfred Padua.
Oh, there you go. I'm at Jeff Scheen. When's this out?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be in Rhode Island this weekend
Oh,
for the
that's
Rhode Island Comedy Fest.
Oh, cool. Doug Key.
Yep, with
That's,
Doug Key.
that's a fun one. Eric, what do you got going on?
That's we did it again. Where
Oh, yeah. I got to ask you first before I asked
fine.
it. It's weird to...
I got nothing going on.
I got nothing going on either. Yeah.
All right, you should have cut that part.
All right. Just ends with all.
Yeah, it just ends with me clearing my throat.
I got nothing.
All right. Well, this is something. You guys have been great. This was fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming on. It's good to bring back the Democracy Mail guys for one last final episode.
Yeah, the reunion.
The reunion
Yeah.
episode.
Can we collab on all those?
Yeah, you can tell why we stopped doing the podcast. Right?
Look, we bicker.
Yeah.
I never saw a full episode. Was this dynamic? Were you getting frustrated by him cutting you off all the time?
Yeah,
It was, but we had a third person on
Okay.
to mitigate, or often it was Jeff was trying to be a puppeteer and like try to get me to argue with the other person.
Right.
Instigate.
He's a very manipulative piece of shit.
That's funny.
Yes, it's great.
It's
funny,
entertainment.
yeah. I did that with Eric a couple of weeks ago. We were hanging out with somebody who's a hardcore
Oh my God.
MAGA dude. And I kept egging him on. I was like, if Zoran wins, the city's gonna fucking go to shit. And then he started going off. And then Eric was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is great.
He just kept hitting me in the shoulder. I was like, I think he can see you hitting me in the shoulder.
No. You gotta rile up these maggots. It's fucking great.
Funny.
It's great. Because they think you're like on their side.
Yeah, it's so easy to just jump on board with them. Like,
But no, my favorite thing to do is to out craze a maggot. You know, like if they say something crazy, I'll say something 10 times crazier, and then they back down.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's an example?
Like I met this one guy who was talking about like gay rights and stuff, and he was like, these fucking gay guys, they already have these rights and they're able to get married. What the fuck are they complaining about, you know? And then I was like, yeah, these fucking gays. You know what I think we should do is I think we should round them all up. You know, we should light a big old pyre and just throw all of them in there and burn them alive. And then he was like, whoa, they're fucking human beings. I was like,
Hey, look at you.
Oh, they're human beings now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He out-crazed these guys, and then they come back a little.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can do that with abortion. It's like, as soon as you nut in a lady,
Like kick him right in the face. Yeah.
I don't know where that was going.
I have
Actually,
no idea.
I don't know. Because I was like realizing that my logic was not aligning.
Wait, actually, this is a fun little exercise. How would you out-craze a pro-lifer? How would you out-craze a pro-lifer to bring them back to solid ground?
I guess like even if like you could be like even if because there are a lot of women that die through complications of giving birth. Who cares?
Right.
Yeah.
We should set up a war.
Why don't we
and just
kill
let
the lady
Them, let them all fucking die.
Yeah.
We'll keep the babies, of course, but the women, who gives a fuck about them?
I feel like that's not even that crazy of a.
I know it's
because
not.
that's kind of how they already feel.
Yeah, they already got like, absolutely, of course.
That's a tricky one.
Didn't Charlie Kirk say if his daughter got raped, she should still have the baby?
Yeah.
That was like a big.
No, it was worded a little bit more elegantly.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
But essentially the same idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, out of context.
Oh, no. How about we build a big old pyre and take all these women who got pregnant because they weren't taking contraceptive or because they couldn't keep their fucking legs closed and throw them in the fire and then just burn them alive.
Well, either you have the baby or will you burn you alive?
Yeah, exactly. Whoa.
There's 2 doors you can walk through.
I'm gonna clip all of this out of context.
Burn them alive.
I think the pyre analogy just works for everything.
The fire's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
The fire's shocking.
The word pyre, it just brings up this crazy image in your head. But all right, well, this was fun.
Should have ended this 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I did like that exercise. That
was fun. I think we should we'll turn off the cameras and do more.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, cut.